Right.
No, you put in limitation to God. You know why?
God can't experience death.
If God experienced death, is not powerful to overpower death. Okay?
Yeah, because he came back from the dead. He overpowered death.
But it did affect him.
Yeah, he experienced death.
Did it affect him? Did it affect him?
Yeah.
So God
felt death.
So God was affected by death.
Yeah, felt death.
So God was affected by death, yeah?
Experienced death.
Yeah, it was affected by.
Experienced.
Show me when the Bible says that.
What do you mean?
Show me when the Bible says God experienced death.
Jesus died on the cross.
No, I'm not telling you what you believe about Jesus. You said God.
Yeah.
Show me where in the Bible it says that God experienced death.
The Bible says that Jesus is God. In the epistles of Paul, it says Jesus is God. And then in the Gospels, it says that Jesus died on the cross. There you go.
So the Bible said Jesus is God clearly.
Yeah.
Show me who says that.
Not in the Gospels, but you know.
Where? You have your own Bible.
Have you read the epistles of Paul?
I have read the epistles of Paul.
Okay.
So Jesus said clearly, I am God.
No. The Bible says that Jesus is God. Jesus wasn't clear about it.
So
in the Gospels. Do you know the difference between the Gospels and the epistles?
Of course, I know that very
Fantastic.
well. Okay.
So you're being dishonest.
No, I'm not being
dishonest. You said
dishonest.
where in the Bible does it say that
show
Jesus
me,
is
yes,
God?
show me.
Have you seen? You know the epistles of Paul.
No.
So you know that Paul calls Jesus God.
So Jesus, he was too embarrassed to call himself God.
I don't know why he didn't do it. I can't speak for him.
How come God was more brave to call himself God in the Old Testament? So therefore, the God that you believe in, he's not true.
You're limitations on God again.
No, you put. No, you do.
God can't do X, Y, Z.
God became a man.
No, God took on a human nature.
The Bible says he became. He says.
No. You can phrase it however you want. God took on a human
nature. But it says he became.
God took on a human nature.
Okay, human nature is it limited or unlimited?
The human nature is limited. Yes.
So God was
do you understand the hypostatic union of
let me finish.
Christ?
Let me land. You have to let me land. I know. Let me land. You said we limit God. I'm going to show you. He just told me God
took on a human
nature. So God was limited by human nature, which is limited. So you just limited God. Take care of yourself. You just limited God.
Understand the two natures of Jesus Christ?
You believe Jesus was
him.
Baba, you're coming too close.
Sorry.
Okay, so you
make you listen.
No. You don't have to come too close to listen to you. Except if you believe
you're
my wife. I wish you know my wife. The only woman that can do that is my wife. My wife can come close to me to make her, okay, anyway, let's go back to the point. Yes, I know. He was a God and a human at the same time. That's what you believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Two natures, one person.
Yes, two nature and one person.
Divine nature, human nature.
Okay, so he was, which part of Jesus was divine?
The divine nature. I don't know.
See, Christianity doesn't make any sense. That's why churches. That's why churches are telling to swimming pools.
Why are you limiting God?
He just told me. So you have a knowledge that Jesus was God and him at the same time. But when I ask you which part of Jesus was divine, you want like a traffic light.
Where's your soul? Maybe he doesn't know. Can you show me your soul?
No, my soul is inside me.
Where?
That's it.
What is it?
It's inside me. Like my heart's inside me. I can show you my heart. Anyway, so it was inside him. So you just limited God by saying God was inside him and limited body again.
Yeah.
So he was limited.
Limited himself, yes.
But you just had you just said I'm limited God, which you limited God.
God limited himself.
Are you listening to yourself or not?
Yes.
You just told me I'm limiting God. When I ask you, you limited God and you admit you limited God. Okay, you've been church today?
Yes.
That's why. It makes sense now. That's why you're talking nonsense. That's the outcome of going to church. When you start talking nonsense. That's why Christians out there leave church. This living example, when you go to church, you start contradicting your own brain. You are a victim of your own brain. And this is the outcome of it. According to Islam, worship God alone. Who is that God? قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ. Look a beautiful description of Allah. Say Allah is one, unique. He begets not, neither was he begotten. And there is nothing like unto him. There is nothing like unto him. Look, they don't want people to hear the truth. They keep interrupting. Let me speak the truth, then I can speak to you. All right? Thank you very much. Yes. All right. Anyway, let me carry on. So when you look to Allah, how Allah describes Himself, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most beneficent. Brother, akhi, take him to the door, brother. That's
I want to stay right here.
Allah describes Himself the most beneficent, the most merciful, Al-Wadud, the most loving. Allah would that thing for His servant just to gain His servant's love, even though Allah is in need of His servant's love. But when you look at Christianity, God became a baby, but baby is not God, but God was a baby. Then someone had to breastfeed him, but God doesn't get breastfed. But God is sufficient, but someone had to take care of him. That doesn't make any sense. Come to Islam. Come to the teaching of Jesus. Come to the teaching of Prophet Mohammed, Prophet Moses. Leave the teaching of the pagan Romans. Leave the teaching of Paul. Paul's teaching corrupted the true teaching of Jesus. You know, the teaching of Jesus, there's only one God. Perfect God. The teaching of Paul, God, human, everything. Anyway, what I will say to you, I've done a long time ago if you didn't notice. I'm just preaching now.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know. It's nonsense, but
No, yeah.
you're very fluent.
Okay, let us see if it's not nonsense. Is God one?
Yes.
So how you say nonsense? I said that.
Yeah.
Because I'm Muslim, he says nonsense. Even he agrees with it. He agrees that God is one.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone give birth to God?
Yes.
The Father.
No, Mary.
So God, you see, the Father believe in, we say the true God, but they add to another God.
Another God, no.
Is the Father fully God?
Yes.
He's fully God.
The Father is identical to the divine nature, and the Son is
Listen
identical
carefully.
to the divine nature.
Is the Father fully God? My question.
Yes.
So if the Father fully God, how many God we have? One.
We have one God. There's one
Is
divine
Jesus fully God?
Yes.
How many God we have so far? You need to go to hospital. Yes. Anyway, you need to choose someone else. Seriously. Yeah. Run away from you is a virtue, to be honest. I'm going to speak to someone fully God, two fully God. Yes, you want to speak to me?
Yes, please.
Can you show me your certificate from the hospital? Because
I need a
if you
certificate
agree
from the
with me,
hospital. You're the one with the cane.
Wallahi.
Can you show me your certificate from the hospital?
Yeah, Ken doesn't mean
Then what are you
I
saying
think you're
then?
mentally not well as well, like him. Do you agree with him? Do you agree with him?
Listen, should I heal you? Because you seem like you're crippled.
Do you agree with him? Do you agree with him?
Right here. Right here. Yes. That
Do you
Jesus-
I'm going to speak to you, don't worry. Anyway,
you admitting
my
you
dear
lied
brothers
then?
and
So you
sisters,
lied then?
let us talk about
lying
Ramadan,
then?
the importance of Ramadan. And we have 2 weeks left, or lesser, or more than 2 weeks. Ramadan will come in. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم
Why are you
تشكرون.
scared of conversation?
They're jealous of the Quran. Because why? We are able to recite in Arabic language.
One book.
They recite in English. Jesus never spoke English.
Which Arabic?
Anyway,
Which Arabic?
so Ramadan
Which
is the
Arabic?
month which the Quran was revealed.
Which Arabic?
That's why my dear
I have two
brothers and
Qurans here.
sisters,
Which Arabic? The Wash or
can
the
I
House?
speak to him?
Which Arabic?
Anyway,
Which
Why
Arabic?
are you scared of
Allah-
conversation? Why are you
brother,
scared of conversation?
you just told me
Arabic?
2 gods, 1 God.
Yeah, but why are you scared of conversation?
Because they have the same aql as you. They have the same brain like you. I can't speak to you.
You're scared of talking to them.
Habibi.
Can Mohammed read right?
طيب بارك الله فيك.
Shamsi,
Anyway,
please, let me get a
so
chance to talk to you.
Ramadan, the month
you
of
lying? You don't run
Ramadan,
away.
we have to prepare ourselves.
He's running.
We have to prepare ourselves
Yes.
mentally, psychologically. You one of them as well, okay? And spiritually to meet Ramadan, because Ramadan is not about don't fast. No, also about trying our best to stay away from that which Allah dislikes
How can Jesus
and Allah
be a Muslim
prohibits.
when he prays to the Father?
Okay, I'm gonna move away because he just shot next to my ear. And, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Call the cameras there. Tell the brothers to get the cameras. أخي get the cameras. حبيبي. خويا حبيبي. Get the cameras. بارك الله فيك حبيبي شكرا.
كيف مسكين مريض ذا مريض هو
هذا لا شك فيه. هذيك شو بعد. مريض والله.
كيف حالك؟
Anyway, so anyway, yeah, bring the other cameras because the brothers cameras. Bring it. Huh?
Into next week, too.
مالك.
مريض هو مريض شمسي
هذا مريض عقليا هذا
في سكر
هذا